The crowd gasps, stunned by the sudden switch, unable to comprehend how such a change could have happened in plain view. There are no flashy distractions, no smoke or mirrors, just a quiet bed, a sheet, and a moment that defies explanation. The simplicity of the setup only adds to the impact, making the illusion feel even more impossible. It's not just a trick, it feels like a moment of pure magic.
Don't get the cage!
Following the astonishing moment where the magician vanishes beneath the sheet and the woman appears in his place, the performance continues with an even more surprising twist. The woman, now the center of attention, walks gracefully toward a cage placed nearby on the stage. The cage is clearly empty, open on all sides, and visible to the entire audience. She pauses for a moment to show that there's nothing and no one inside. Then, without a word, she takes a large black cloth and slowly drapes it over the entire cage, covering it completely. In this mesmerizing magic performance on a talent show stage, the magician creates a surreal moment that leaves the audience in awe.
Oh, jeez.
The act begins quietly, with the magician approaching a simple-looking bed set up in the center of the stage. Calmly, he lies down and pulls a large sheet over himself, covering his entire body from head to toe. The lights dim slightly, and a gentle, mysterious music fills the air, adding to the suspense. For a few moments, nothing happens, just stillness under the sheet.
That's not him. That's not him.
Then, without warning, there's a subtle movement. The sheet shifts, and in an instant, the form beneath it seems to change. As the sheet is lifted, instead of the magician, a woman is suddenly revealed.
Quite scary.
Elegant, poised, and completely unexpected. The transformation is instant and seamless, as if the magician has simply vanished into thin air and reappeared as someone entirely different. The music builds, tension rising in the room. The lights may flicker slightly or focus more intensely on the covered cage. For a brief moment, everything is still. The audience is holding its breath. And then, with a dramatic gesture, she pulls the black cover away. In a split second, the magician, who had vanished earlier under the sheet, is now inside the cage, alive, smiling with a yay, and somehow transported across the stage. The sudden reappearance is as shocking as his disappearance. There was no sign of movement, no visible path he could have taken. One moment he was gone, the next he's standing right in front of everyone.
There he is! He's back in bed!
On the grand stage of a talent show, The magician stands beside an elegant picture frame. Simple, empty, and suspended upright with no picture inside, just the bare frame. The audience can clearly see through it. There is nothing behind, above, or around it, only open space. With a graceful motion, the magician raises one hand and slowly reaches through the empty frame, as though dipping into another world. From within the empty space, a single feather begins to emerge, delicate and floating, as if born from thin air.
It's amazing, right? Beautiful.
Just take a chance, come help me sing this. I wanna sing.
The magician holds it momentarily, letting it dance lightly between his fingers. Then, just as effortlessly, it vanishes back into nothingness. Again and again, he repeats the act, reaching into the emptiness, producing the feather and making it disappear, each time more impossibly mesmerizing than the last.
You've got the words to change your name.
The audience watches intently, eyes fixed on the empty frame, stunned by the impossible beauty unfolding in plain sight.
Your nation, but you're biting your tongue. You've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong if no one ever hears it out.
The frame never changes. The magic never falters. It is as if the space within the frame is enchanted, a doorway to the unimaginable.